Do you want to know who the worst publisher in the world is? Do you think it's EA? You think it's Activision? You think it's Ubisoft? No, there's someone far worse than them. I'm gonna let you know who it is. What if I told you that I publish shovelware for a living, and I also develop shovelware for a living? What if I told you that I take one game, put it in a collection, but then later on down the line, re-release it separately for more money? You take a shitty game, you put it in a collection. You take a shitty game, you release it separately. You take a shitty game, you put it in a collection. You take a shitty game, you release it separately. You take a shitty game, you put it in a collection. You take a shitty game, you release it separately. All I want is money. All I want is money. Make more money. Why are we making money? I want my money. I'm gonna hit me some honeys. I want my money for some honeys. Yo, I want some money for my honeys. Bitch!
Nothing I do, nothing is redeemable. Nothing I do. I take all these movies by Dingo Pictures, and I release them as games via the Code Monkeys. How could I do such a thing? People hate me. People want me dead. They think I'm worse than LGN. How could they think such a thing? That's just terrible. Just because I make shitty games, just because I publish shitty games, doesn't make me a bad person. Doesn't make me a bad developer. Doesn't make me a bad publisher. Well, maybe it does. You know, who gives a fuck? I'm Phoenix Games. Welcome. Always have to start with a cough. It's just always how it is, isn't it? Oh. I've always got like fucking shit in the back of my throat, I swear. I don't like my song. That's my song. It's my jam. It's just made it in like half an hour. I'm not kidding either. About half an hour it took me to make that. So yeah, I thought I'd make a song. And that's about it. There isn't really much else to say. I just thought I'd make a song. So yeah. Yeah. Make a song. The game is called Phoenix Game Song. That's literally, again, that's what I called it. Today we're playing Legend of Mulan. We're another Dingo Pictures games. Another Dingo Pictures film. Why do I keep saying game? Another Dingo Pictures film with another made by the Code Monkeys. Yeah, that's a good one. Is it the black box? Guaranteed. I reckon the only one that didn't have the black. Yep. I reckon the only one that didn't have the black box was Animal Soccer.
Mulan, a courageous daughter of a worthy Chinese warrior. She lived 800 years ago in a small town named Tanpu, in the poor south of China.
China.
Here, the people believed in the Great Dragon, who controlled the water coming from the Himalayas and so ruled the lives of the people who lived off that water.
For them.
At least, that's how things looked.
Oh, this is going to be very, very, very culturally inappropriate, isn't it?
Stopped.
No. If you're going, what do you mean by that? I'm saying look at the bird's eyes. What we just saw. That flashed past. The bird's eyes, you know. If you're watching this on YouTube, just go back a little bit. Have a look at the bird's eyes.
Hey, Mulan!
That's what I mean.
Don't forget your friend's apple.
Who the fuck's that? Whose voice is that?
Oi, Mulan, don't forget your friend's apple. Why did that sound like I hate everything? He kind of did.
Oh, mushrooms.
That's what I threw
And
off
they're
by
so
it.
big.
Oh, big mushrooms. Bet you like big mushrooms, don't you, Mulan?
Huh? No, what? Hey!
Oh no, Panda, you've just been mauled to
Ow.
death.
Oh, Panda, you spilled all the mushrooms, you clumsy fool.
His name is Panda. That's brilliant. Not
That's
anything
not a
imaginative,
hat, you
just
silly
Panda.
thing. Here, a real hat for a real friend. And an apple for my hungry friend.
Pretty sure Panda wouldn't eat that. But Panda like only eat bamboo or something.
Hey, you tricked me again. I'll get you. Hey, Panda!
At least the animation kind of looks slightly better. I don't know. The animation here, it looks like there's more keyframes. There's more like animations with characters and how
Panda, look out!
they like. I guess that's Mulan. How she's moving in that
Frog.
is a bit better. Yeah, look at the frog. Even the frog's got a bloody little straw hat. That's that's what I mean. Deary me. It's just got to a point now where I'm trying to compare them with the other ones I've watched. Is it better in terms of animation? Is it better in terms of voice acting? Is it actually synced together? Probably not. Never is synced together. The one thing I forgot to mention yesterday with the detective mouse is how comical they looked.
Do you know, Panda, my dear friend, where pandas come from?
Panda, my dear friend, where pandas come from. Hey Panda, do you know where pandas come from, Panda? Hey Panda, Panda, do you know where Panda come from?
A long time ago, in the age of Silver Moon and Golden Sun, in the country of the Silver Moon, there were black bears and white bears, the happiest bears in the world. To the black bears, nothing was more beautiful and more important than watching the sky and counting the stars. But when the stars were gone, the black bears had to go as well, because by that time the awful, horrible, ugly, and the dangerous white bears from the country of Golden Sun would appear. To the white bears, nothing was more beautiful and more important than watching the butterflies and smelling the flowers on a sunny day. But they had to leave around sunset, for they feared the awful, horrible, ugly, and very dangerous black bears. One day, they were playing hide and seek, and Black Bear Pan Lee was thinking. He thought, I've counted all the stars, just one I couldn't see. Oh, someone else is waiting for the morning star just like me. It is a white bear, and she is not horrible at all. And that was Lida, beautiful and shiny like the morning star. Day is not important, night is not important, neither black nor white. Love is what's important and the only thing that counts. Love is blind for differences in color. Pan Lee and Lida lived long and happily ever after, and that's where pandas come from.
Okay, I've got an unbelievably large amount of things to say about that story. Number one, that's not where pandas come from. Number two, that story was extremely inappropriate. It was a story of segregation. That was literally what it was, a story of segregation. The white bears and the black bears were kept apart. They hated each other. They thought each other ugly, and they...
Come quickly, look! I resemble a grown-up warrior. Panda, look! I saw it. I really did. I had a real armor on and a helmet on my head.
I have a lot more things to say, but I bet it's better not for me to say them.
Bye-bye, Panda. I have to go
Yes,
now.
literally
I'm already
segregation.
late
It was
for
a story
dinner.
of segregation. between the white bears and the black bears.
Mulan, why are you
And
always
what basically the story
You
is
know
saying
what
that the
Korea
panda
is
is an
like?
is an interracial child.
Stop staring at your arm.
That's not how pandas. That's not how pandas were made. I'm pretty. I may
Guess
be
what
wrong.
happened
I
to
don't
me,
know.
Father?
I don't really know the history of pandas, if I'm being completely honest.
You are
But
late,
I'm
if
pretty
you do
sure that's not
everything,
how
maybe
pandas
you
are
will be
made.
forgiven.
I only know that Mulan should be playing.
You know, while I was
Yeah,
sitting
the
at the bank of the
lip
pond,
sync is out.
I was looking at the water, and I saw
Just
my
slightly.
reflection wearing an armor, like a real and dangerous warrior.
At least there's a bit more variety
you
in the
sure?
dub
And were
this
your
time around.
eyes
It's not
open
just
when
two
you saw
people,
that?
one guy and one
But
girl
really?
doing
Listen
it.
carefully. Many years ago, my father once told me a very ancient Chinese saying. When you expect a horseman, even your heartbeat may sound like a hoofbeat. And a warrior suit does not make one a warrior.
That night, Mulan couldn't sleep. She kept thinking about her reflection in the water and about becoming a warrior. Could
Okay.
her reflection have a deeper meaning? She went downstairs silently, and there it was, beautiful, exciting. Would she ever wear that beautiful medallion? Could she ever be a warrior?
Yeah, why not?
Come on, kids. Come on, great warriors. Only the most skillful ones will get the prize. Hey, you idiots. I'm not the target.
You know, Dad, I realized last night that you do not believe my story I told you about the pond.
You don't say.
Maybe I was just daydreaming, hoping that one day I too would become a great warrior, like you.
The truthfulness of a dream is verified when one wakes up. If you wish to find out, then follow me.
Ah, a very good day to you, General Hua. Will you honor us in taking the bar?
No, thank you. This time, that honor is for this little big warrior of mine.
A pocket warrior. She better shoot with chopsticks.
I'll show you some real
Oh, I hate
shooting.
everything. It's so like him. But look how they look. No. I'm not saying nothing. That's just.
You will see. You will see. Oh!
Let them laugh for now, but they won't be laughing when they hear who won the prize. Not only the strength and skill are needed to win the prize, but also the will to hit the target.
Look what I won at the tournament.
Did they just give it to her as like? No, thanks for the. It's like that was basically a participation award. That was
That doesn't
literally what it is.
congratulate
Participation
me.
award.
He just kept silent. Hey, Panda, don't eat that.
Okay. I haven't really got much to say about this one besides the fact that this you wouldn't be able to play this in this day and age.
Someone's here.
General Hua, I must speak with you. I have an important message from the Emperor.
You know, one thing I will say about this one is the animation is. It's not.
Here,
It's
take
obviously
some.
not great.
You'll feel better.
It's not good.
Just
It's not
take it
even good.
easy.
But it's
A great
far
disaster.
better than
There's
what
been a
I've
great
seen
disaster.
from
War
Dingo
broke out in
Pictures.
the
This
south
looks
of the
like it had a
Empire.
bit
Large
more
groups of the
effort
rebels
put
are
into
torching
it.
everything, and they're killing everybody. They want to kill our great emperor because they blame him for the great drought that has swept our country.
What was that? No reaction. Oh, there's a drought. Oh, look at the dogs.
The dragon's breath no longer melted the snow, and the fields became drier and drier.
I want to know whether or not Dingo
mighty
Pictures
General
actually
Bad
made
Li
money
and
off
his
of these
rebels
films.
were all over the south of China,
That's what I want to know.
destroying
Oh, he's got long
everything
nails,
that
hasn't he?
crossed their path. General Bad Li
That's what I want
was
to know. Did they
determined
actually
to
make money off of
dethrone
these?
the emperor.
I'm guessing
Even
they
if the whole
did.
country
Why didn't they
ended up
just
in
put this
bloodshed.
effort into actually making a
Mulan's
show
father
or
had
something?
once been
An
a
interesting
famous
show.
warrior, and the emperor called upon his
It's not
help
difficult.
one last time.
The years have caught up with me. My strength is gone.
Let me try, Dad.
Give it a go, but
No, you're too small.
Don't worry, Dad. I'll make it. You said yourself that the heart is sometimes stronger than the muscles. Oh! Woo! I made it! I'll become a dragon warrior.
It's not so easy to become one.
Dad, I would really like to join the Dragon Warrior Order. I want to take your place in battle, because our family honor must be preserved.
Only the bravest ones try that, and only the best achieve it.
And so, the old warrior taught
so
his
the
daughter
story here
Mulan
is
all
how it's
he
different
knew
than the
about
original
arms,
Mulan. Because this is
fighting
obviously a rip-off of
techniques,
Mulan.
courage and perseverance, and he shared with her his
Is
experiences as a warrior.
is basically she is training with her dad, which clearly looks like her granddad, but yeah, training with her dad. But wasn't it with the original? I haven't seen the original Mulan by Disney for a long while. But wasn't I'm trying to fucking losing my mind. Just watching this, that's what it is. Oh, yeah, punch that rice. Wasn't like the original Mulan, her like parents were already dead, and her grandfather was training, or like looking after her,
When
and her
he
grandfather
done,
was killed,
Mulan
and that's why
was
she
ready,
became like
and
a
she
warrior or
joined
some
the Emperor's
shit.
army. In 12 years of disastrous warfare, she proved her courage and skill.
And then she took them on with Beyblades, of course. I knew it all along. Foreshadowing. Anyway. I've had enough of this. I've had enough. Animation's better than previous Dingo Pictures attempts. Clearly, they got a better time drawing. From Hercules alone, my opinion is that they can draw people better than they can draw animals. And to me, some of the like that actually looks like it's got they put actual at least somewhat effort into it. Some of the ones before looked like minimum effort, barely any effort whatsoever. Now I've got two more to cover before I've covered every single game to Phoenix Games released in 2003. I'm then going to take a break from it and do something else for a little bit, but then I'll come back at some point and continue on by doing obviously all the games they released in 2004 until we reach to the final year of 2007. They did release one in 2008, but I would do probably the final game. You know, I'll probably do that as its own thing. So I've got 5 more games to cover obviously after this one, and 2 of them are Dingo Pictures games. That's Lion and the King 2, which I'm pretty sure got re-released, by the way, because I'm pretty sure Lion and the King 2, from what I've seen online, is Midas originally published Lion and the King. I will say this again when I stream it, but Midas published it originally, because Midas publishes a lot of Dingo Pictures stuff as well, by the way. They got like Pocahontas and shit like that. And then Phoenix Games re-released it as Lion and the King 2, but it's not actually a sequel. It's the same thing again. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% obviously, but it's just what I've seen. So I've got that, and I've got Atlantis: The Lost Continent. Besides those, I've got Flying Squadron, which will be the next game. Then Cindy's Caribbean Holiday, the only other Cindy's game. And finally, the last game I will cover for this group of games, game 34, will be Home Run for the PlayStation 2, the only other PlayStation 2 game. So, yeah. So, yeah. Good seeing you, as per usual. Hope you liked my song. I'm going to use it in the Phoenix Games Trash number 3 and 4 videos. I haven't started editing the number 3 video yet. I'm hoping to start editing it tomorrow. So, yeah. Have a good one.